Welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3. Now, a massive image of a child reaching out to an eland has been burnt into the grass on the hillside of the Khatlhampi Private Reserve. And this silhouetted figure is titled Benko Eland and forms part of the remarkable project called Fire Grazer, in which art meets science. And now joining us on the line in Johannesburg to talk to us about this incredible creation is artist Khatlhampi, who collaborated with scientist Sally Archibald to create this impressive artwork. Hanli, thank you so much for joining us on the line.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hi.
So give us a bit of a background
on...
Thank you very much. Give us a bit of a background on the Fire Grazer project. I mean, just looking at this image, it is absolutely stunning. But how did this entire collaboration between you and Sally come about?
It was a quirky moment where Sally told me a story about watching a fire in the Lowveld. And she described it as a choreographed performance. The firefighters' work, she described like that.
Yes.
And I just, at the moment, a couple of years ago, I thought this is a really nice idea to do a massive earth piece.
And I mean, talk about a choreographed performance that deserves a standing ovation. How did you manage to keep that fire so controlled? Because the imagery is absolutely amazing. The outline is amazing. I mean, you could have started a big felt fire.
Well, it was very controlled. I worked with Working on Fire. They are a fantastic NGO that really works with fire awareness, and
yes.
And they had people on the ground. So I had a team of firefighters from the Cradle of Mankind, about 20, of which half were women, which I'm really chuffed about. And they're really well trained, and they read the weather. So they work with how the weather actually predicts the fire. And yeah. We had to postpone that whole event twice, with letting everybody know the details. It was extremely weather dependent, so we just had to wait for the right day.
Yeah, and the two images that you used are very powerful, of the child and the eland. From an artistic point of view, tell me about the imagery and exactly what message you were trying to communicate with that.
Yeah, so I had a surveyor, Chris Kirchhoff. He surveyed the actual work. So it was 1,500 points, GPS coordinated. And then we burned the whole outline with something called a butter box. And that was really a 2-day job to make sure the fire doesn't run away. And then conceptually, the work is really speaking about the future generations' take on how we communicate with nature. Wow. So it's really important for the future generations to actually listen and look at nature rather than try and tell it what to do.
Yeah.
And the whole work and the hike up, everybody had to hike 5Ks into the Highveld. All of it was actually part of the experience. Even when people were leaving, I planned to, and they walked through the last bit of the smell of the grass. So all of these things are memories that they'll carry with them.
Fantastic.
And, you know, to actually know what's going on with fire.
Yeah, well,
fires are not supposed to be that crazy, but because of our way that we fence things in and, you know, we try and manage it and pressure it, that's when it goes wild on the wrong day.
Yeah. Well, Hanli, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for what you do for not just art and science, but also for future conservation, of course, educating our young ones with this great artwork. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you so much.
And that is Khatlhampi right there, who, of course, is the artist who collaborated in the Fire Grazer project, a really remarkable artwork, and I'm sure that you were very impressed, Graham.